Welcome back to Behind the Hero. Tonight's heroes are the
Hello everyone, my name's White Bob and this is my first YouTube video. I'm starting to do YouTube videos more related to my gaming, my enjoyment in gaming. So I do a lot of classic console collecting and I love playing games. I've loved playing games for a long time, and I saw some other people doing video walkthroughs and I thought I might like to get into that. So I'm actually going to do this video walkthrough. This is my first one. I'm going to see how well this goes for Ratchet Clank 2. That's known as Locked and Loaded in Australia and New Zealand and I think Europe, and it's known as Going Commando in the US. I'm not quite sure why they had the different names. I chose to start with this one. I would have started with the first Ratchet Clank and worked my way through, but I'm not sure how well this is going to go. So if I enjoy it a lot, and if you guys enjoy it a lot, then I'll move on to do the others, or maybe we'll even pick some other franchise for me to move on to. But this is definitely my favourite one in the series. I haven't actually had I haven't had a chance to play all the PS3 ones yet. I haven't been able to get I haven't got my PS3 yet. It's not far off on my wish list, and I'm pretty sure that there'll be some great stuff coming from that when I go there. As I said before, I'm an avid gamer. I've been gaming for years and years and years. I've just recently started collecting classic consoles, and I'll probably start doing some videos of them soon too. Maybe do some collection videos and some old console reviews, but I'm gonna mainly start focusing on this walkthrough first to see how it goes. This first video is pretty much just going to be a whole bunch of introductory stuff, because as you guys know, for those of you who have played the game before, this first level is a tutorial level and you never get to play it again, so there's no secrets in it, there's no bonuses in it, there's nothing hidden in it. It's pretty much just walk through the level and kill enemies. As far as achievements and skill points and platinum bolts and stuff go through this game, I am going to be getting all of the platinum bolts, but I'm only going to be doing one playthrough, which means I can't get all of the skill points, because there are some skill points that are related to completing a second playthrough or getting all of the weapons on full ultimate, which you can't unlock until your second playthrough. But I will be getting all of the weapons fully upgraded, and I will be getting all of the platinum bolts, and I will be completing all of the skill points in my single playthrough. For those of you who don't know the game, the story's pretty much that Ratchet and Clank were great big adventure heroes in the first game. They saved their galaxy, and now we're onto a second galaxy that's having a whole bunch of difficulties, and this guy, that big guy you saw before, Mr. Fizzwidget, has pulled us out of our galaxy to come and save his galaxy. So first we're going to start off in the flying lab. Ratchet's just going to do his paradrop in, and then we'll get started with this first level on the walkthrough. I'm hoping to get all this introductory stuff done in one episode, so it's going to give us all of this tutorial stuff. You know, this means it's saving and all that. First thing I do in this level is I switch to the gravity bomb. I double tap my left trigger often when I'm moving. These are quick tricks. You may know them if you've played it, you may not if you haven't. So you double tap L1 and it'll send to your view. And I use my bumpers to my L2 and R2 to strafe, but I'm going to set myself to the gravity bomb because we want to get that upgraded to the mini nuke as soon as possible. So I'm actually going to run through this level using just the gravity bomb primarily. So when we come through these doors, there'll be two guys drop down here, and I'll knock him out, and I'll knock him out. Oh, that didn't happen. And then there's some crates back here that you need to destroy. Get some bolts. Bolts are currency in this game. They're really important. We're going to try and get as many bolts as we can, so that we can get the Rhino 2, because if you get the Rhino 2, all of the bosses in this game just become so much easier. So just keep running through. There's two normal blue fighters down here, and this third one here shoots fire. If you're not using your gravity bomb and you want to take him with the wrench, you're best to jump down on him like this. So that's double tap X to do the jump and roll, and then hit square to hit him. You'll find there's a lot of destructible devices. There's a lot of destructible walls and roofs and all sorts of things scattered around rooms in this level. So if you're trying to get the most bolts you possibly can, shooting a gravity bomb in a room will kill all the stuff that's on the walls and on the roof, and it'll give you all of the extra bolts it can. You have to remember the gravity bomb's got limited ammo though, so if you are trying to conserve ammo or anything like that, you need to be really careful about how you play. because I think I'm going to run out of bullets. I've got one bullet left now, and I'm going to waste it there. So I'll just wipe that out with my wrench, and I'll switch back to the Lancer now, because that's going to need upgrading quite soon as well. And there's 3 or 4 crates on the left here, and I think there's some on the other side. No, and if you're looking for more bolts, these are also these little things on the edge filled with a couple of bolts. If you can get them, that is. Obviously I can't seem to get these end ones, but you have to be real careful there. So now we just jump onto this lift and we walk over this button, and that'll send us up to the top. And I've still got no gravity bomb ammo. Now if you haven't played before, I didn't even think about this, but if you haven't been playing before, or you haven't played the game before, that mini menu that I bring up, you press triangle to bring up that menu. And another little trick that some people who I know who actually play this game quite a lot, I'm just going to go into a cinematic here, but some people who play this game quite a lot don't realise, but if you double tap triangle, you'll switch through your 2 most recently used weapons. So what's happened here is we've been sent to capture this proto-pet, and this is the villain who kidnapped the proto-pet, which is some fuzzy, furry little animal. I'm not going to tell you too much about it because I don't want to spoil the game for those of you who haven't played. This is one of the ongoing gags just here with this villain. It's quite a klutz. They always bang themselves around and fall over, and it's all a big joke because this game does appeal to everyone. It's meant to be for kids and adults and stuff. So quickest way to get rid of these guys is just to strafe around. That's holding down R2 or L2 and just take them out with a Lancer, unless you've managed to pick up some gravity bomb ammo, and then you can just whack them out with your wrench. You can do this whole level with the wrench if you want, but the thing about that is you don't get any experience for your gun. Now if you still have gravity bomb ammo, this is the perfect place to use it because you can kill all these guys with one shot. But since I don't, I'm actually just going to have to take them out with the Lancer here quickly and run and get all the bolts. So then we have to come in here. Now you can smash this glass as well if you feel like it. There's another cinematic. So what's he doing now? He's hiring the thugs. So he's realised that his current security guys were crap, and he's hiring some big thugs who become quite annoying later on. They're not particularly difficult. It's just their weapons are a bit tougher and they do a substantial amount of damage. Now, other things to talk about in this game is your nanotech. So that's my health up there. See those 4 squares, and then there's a bar below them that's half full. As I kill enemies and do all sorts of things, you get more nanotech, which is pretty much means you get more health, and you unlock that later. But there's also some nanotech items that you can pick up. We will be picking up all of them through the game, and we will try and get we will try and get a full nanotech bar. Normally I do, but on 1 or 2 of my playthroughs it's been found that I haven't because I just kill things too quickly. But when that bar fills up, it'll do what it's called a zodiac effect, and what that means is it kills all of the enemies around you, and it gives you a new health level, and it refills your health bar. So it's sort of like a wave or something. It just kills everything around you. These little balls here, they come in those little balls I just killed. They come in 2 varieties. There's red ones, which were the ones we just saw. Well, they're sort of orange, and there's also green ones which come later on, which are a bit tougher. But what they do is they fly right up to you in their little ball shape, and then they shoot blades out of the side. And they the blades come to chop you, obviously, and just destroy you. But they're not too tough to defeat, especially if you get them before the blades pop out. If the blades do pop out, you need to jump. If you don't jump, you're going to be stuffed. Now I'm just going to get all of these bolts here, and that'll be the end of this level. So there'll be a little cinematic. Don't know why he jumps. Fully could have killed them, even though he didn't have gravity bomb ammo. And then we're into the ship. And what I will do is I will end that here, because that's getting quite close to 10 minutes, and I'll see you guys next time on Planet Oozla, the first real planet.